Alright guys, this has nothing to do with sports, but it's something pretty cool that I kind of liked. When I went to go see Wolverine on Friday, there was a trailer beforehand for a movie called District 9. There hasn't been a lot of talk about it so far. This was the first time the trailer was shown. There really wasn't too much talk about this movie yet. But now that the trailer has come out, there are people talking about it, so I went to go see it Friday. And of course it's all over YouTube, so I'm going to put the trailer I saw right here, right above this hand. I guess I'll hold it like this, and it'll be right there in this hand. This is the trailer I saw in the theater. Okay, and then a few days later I got home, and when I was looking around on the trailer for YouTube because I thought it looked interesting, I found this trailer. Now this is the exact same trailer, but if you'll notice, the face is uncensored, and if you watch the two trailers you'll know what I'm talking about, and there are subtitles. So stop this video and go watch those before you continue listening on to what I have to say, because there's something I think cool going on here. Okay, I'll assume you've watched it by now. So basically, when I watched the trailer in the theater, it creates an interesting effect because you see things from the perspective of the humans, or the MNU, as this movie labels this organization that is dealing with these aliens. You can clearly see in both trailers we have these aliens that look insect-like, a little bit like the aliens from Men in Black. Anyway, this movie is done by Peter Jackson, so I naturally have high hopes for it, and from the trailers it looks like it's trying to do similar things to what Cloverfield did. It has a viral marketing campaign. It has these aliens. The trailer is kind of deceiving. It like sets you up for what looks like a documentary about starving villages in Africa, and then all of a sudden it drops this UFO on you. So that looks cool. And also, in the first trailer, as I said, we see a blurred out alien face, so we don't know what he looks like. We don't know what his face is telling us. We just see an insect looking alien that's talking in a foreign language. That's another thing. We don't know what he's saying, so we can only assume things about the aliens by what the interrogator's asking. The interrogator asks, "Why are you here?" The alien responds, "We don't know what he says." "Why won't you leave?" And then we hear the alien say something else, but we don't know what he says. So our impression based on that is these aliens have come to our planet and are refusing to leave. So this creates a sense of fear and sympathy for the human side, that these aliens might be coming to attack, that they might be hostile. That's the impression that creates. And then the interrogator asks, "How do your weapons work?" That implies they have weapons, they've maybe threatened to use them, they've maybe brandished them, and are appearing as a threat to the humankind. And this is kind of like the angle from the human side. This is the one I saw in the trailer again. So, and then we have this trailer, the one I put over here, the uncensored, subtitled one that I could only find on the internet. I don't think it was a leak. I think they released this one intentionally. I'm not totally sure how it works, but the point is, in this trailer, we see what the alien looks like, and it's actually a sympathetic figure. It looks very sad, depressed, hurt. It looks very sympathetic, and it kind of makes the audience feel bad for this alien. More importantly, we see the answers to his questions. The answer to his first question is, "We didn't mean to land on Earth. We had no choice." So this shows us that they didn't want to come here, they just absolutely had to. We don't know why yet, but that's what he claims anyway. Second question is, "Why don't you just leave?" The alien responds, "How can we leave? You have our ship." That puts everything in a whole new light, because suddenly now we're asking them why can't they leave, but we're actually keeping them from leaving by not giving them their ship back. So that flips everything around. Suddenly, now that we know what the alien is saying, there's a whole new perspective here. And then the third question, "How do your weapons work?" Response is, "We mean you no harm, we just want to go home." Again, all this completely flips everything around. I think it's a really cool effect that they show the first trailer from the human perspective and the second trailer from the alien perspective to gain sympathy toward the actual victims here, the aliens. So this movie's getting some hype. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's trying to do what Cloverfield did, because Cloverfield, I feel, was trying to usher in a new era of filmmaking. It just wasn't a good enough movie to carry that. This movie, done by Peter Jackson, looks like it has some really cool effects, looks like it's going to do some cool stuff. It might be good enough to carry on the new era of filmmaking. Me and my friend discuss this sometimes. We feel like the Generation Y of filmmaking started with Titanic and ended with The Dark Knight. We feel like there's a new age coming on. Cloverfield tried to bring that in, it didn't work. And now we might be getting something that can carry it. So I have high hopes for District 9. I love the effect these two trailers created. If you watch this video without checking them out already, check them out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm done.